He said, check it out, let me get a yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Omeezy, aka Brother O, aka Omar, aka Womar, aka Lomar, aka whatever O you want me to be. But since you clicked on this video right here, I'm JobMar today. I'm going to be taking you down memory lane and talking about my experience at my workplaces. Told some of you guys in previous videos that I've worked 50 jobs, man. 50 jobs. I'm 24. I gotta tell you guys about the crazy experiences at these jobs. Hopefully you can take some advice from this and you can miss out on all the BS that I had to experience. But before we get started, make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Suscrito. If I have to put my subscriber count on the videos, I will, but I just need you guys to subscribe, share, okay? Comment your dream job down below and comment your worst job if you're old enough to work or whatever. Just comment the worst job you've ever had. Shout out to all my boys that's a part of the gang, and without further ado, let's get started. So the job that I'm going to tell you about today is, I can't say the name, frame makers is what we'll call it. Frame makers. So at frame makers, we essentially sell glasses, do eye exams, contacts, everything you need for your optical experience to be the best that you can. Everything that you need for your optical experience to be the best that it can be. It was getting taken care of at frame makers. I know about the frame industry. I know about the glasses game. My mom, she's a licensed optician. If you don't know what that is, that's basically like a nurse to a doctor. So she's an optician, which is like a nurse for the optometrist. They go hand in hand. So she's always told me about this. She's always said it's a great opportunity to learn skills, but it was kind of hard breaking into the game. So one day, a position opened up at frame makers, and I joined the team. But I'm going to tell you why I should have been very hesitant. This is the first thing that happened to me. So I go ahead, I apply for the job on like a Tuesday. By Thursday, the manager of the store called me. And let me go back and say the manager of the store calls me and says, hey, can you come in for an interview? It won't be anything too long. It'll be 20 minutes. I said, I'm on my way to class. I can't really do that. He said, listen, if you could just stop by for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I could interview you real quick, ask you a couple questions, and then I just want to see if you're a good fit. I should have known right then and there was some bullshit that was about to go down. When I got there, the guy, he talked a lot about being independent and being a problem solver and doing all these things that make you a great lens frame maker, sales associate, and I was pumped. This was my chance to break into the frame game. My brother wears glasses. You need glasses to see? I had the vision, let me do it. But I wasn't really listening to the minute details. I'm not gonna lie, the manager was telling me, hey, this job is trash. If you want it, cool. You're gonna be by yourself all the time. I wasn't listening. But so we did the interview, it was 10 minutes. The thing that I should have taken heed of, the second thing, this is the second thing. He says, I'll be in touch with you. You know, I really don't like to get back to people within the first day, but I'll get in touch with you about, you know, what we do. So cool. I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, I have a job. It's not anything crazy for me to stay with the job that I have. I had a job already. Fast forward a little bit, and really by fast forwarding a little bit, I mean, boom, the next day, it was Friday. He calls me out of the blue and says, hey, Omar? Yeah, this is me. Hey, it's John Doe, the manager from Frame Makers. I just want to let you know that we're accepting you for the job offer, and if you could come in today, we can get you started on training. Hey, that's cool and all, but I told you I have a job. I kind of need some time to quit this job. Hey, no problem, man. Whatever you want to do, just take your time, but we just want to let you know that you're accepted. Here's the money, and let's keep it going. That's mistake number 2. I don't care how good of a person you are. If a job is trying to hire you on the spot, next day type stuff, it's a terrible place. They're desperate. That's what that means. All jokes aside, they are desperate. And I should have known better. But hey, I thought I was going to make a difference on people's eyes or something. I don't know. Was I horny for a job? Maybe. Hey, who knows? Anyway, fast forward to me working at Frame Makers. This was probably like Monday or Tuesday, my first day. And he's explaining everything that goes on in a day-to-day situation. He tells me that I'm going to be by myself a lot. There's only 2 other coworkers. We barely overlap. and you got to learn to be independent really fast. I underestimated how fast I had to be independent, because after that first day that he was there, the next day he was gone and it was me by myself. See, what John didn't disclose to me is that he is the manager that's filling in. There is no manager at this store. With no manager being at that store, I couldn't get the proper training like I needed to. So it was basically up to me, my coworkers to teach me, and these little video things they had to teach me how to become a frame maker, adjust glasses, sell glasses, all that jazz. If stuff like this ever happens to you, run. I swear you need to run. These are not the jobs that you want to be at. You gotta run. But see, here comes the juicy part. As much as I want to say that I was the perfect associate and I was always on time doing my job, I wasn't. You'll notice a theme in all of my job stories. You can take advantage of jobs. Hey. I'm not saying do that. Listen, these words are not coming out of my mouth. I'm not telling you all to take advantage of any job that you have. You can take advantage of jobs. And any future employers that do see this, these are really just stories about other people. This was not a busy store. And with me being there by myself a lot, I had a lot of downtime. I would eat food out on the sales floor. I would play video games. I think the Nintendo Switch had recently just come out. I would pull out my laptop and watch different videos or research different things. I was in school at the time, so I would do homework. I would leave and go shop in the mall, try on a bunch of clothes, come back to my store, nothing would be gone, leave again, and keep shopping. I can even recall one time where I had left the whole workday, told another manager from a different department that I was really cool with, said, hey, if they do call for me, just text me on my phone. I'll come back quick, fast, and in a hurry. Little did she know I went to go play basketball. I went to go play basketball for 3 hours straight, and I wasn't close to my store. By the time I had come back, my shift was basically over. It was 10 minutes before the next person came in. Nothing was missing. Nobody had called for me. Nobody was the wiser. I would leave and go have whole restaurant sit-downs with friends while on the clock. Go to the gym while on the clock. I even had, and really this is where it gets crazy, I even got another job on top of this job and would go clock in at Frame Makers, leave, and go to my other job and work all while on the clock. Now, like I said, please, this is not me telling you what you should be doing on these jobs. And any future employers, I don't know who that was. That's a different person. But the thing that you got to realize is it was boring up there. I was a glasses security guard. Another thing about working at this Frame Makers location, it was in the mall. And in the mall, everybody's horny. Listen, I'm just keeping it real. Everyone is horny. So there were a few occasions, how should I phrase this? Where a young lady would come by, and let me say this wasn't about me. This is about a friend. Where a young lady would come by, let's say she would get swept up off her feet or caught up in the moment, and she would go off with my friend Umar, and they would do stuff, whether it was in the parking lot or at night, you know, in the back of the store. Hey, like I said, I'm not condoning any of this. I'm not condoning any of Umar's actions, but I'm just telling you my life story. Umar told me this one time where somebody came over, and of course nobody was there but those two. She wanted her glasses fixed, and she wanted to thank him for fixing her glasses. She was very appreciative. So we're not allowed to take tips. However, she suggested that there was another way that she could thank him, should I say. Umar told me that they went to the back in the doctor's office, and let's say she auditioned on his mic for a tip. She tipped the tip. She fellatio. I don't know what I can and can't say. Umar, don't get upset. The young lady, don't get upset. I'm just telling you the things that happened while at Frame Makers. Listen, in all seriousness, this was a great job, great opportunities to learn. I think that, on my job scale, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on the job scale. Frame Makers is a really great opportunity. I met a lot of people, met a lot of connections. Made a lot of good friends that I still talk to this day. People would bring me food, gifts, snacks, all this other stuff while I was at Frame Makers, and I learned a valuable skill. If you ever need your glasses fixed and I'm there, I can fix them quick, fast, and in a hurry. This was honestly one of my better jobs, one of my more relaxed jobs, but I'm gonna give you 3 tips to stay away from crazy jobs like this. 1, if they hire you off rip or the next day, run. They're desperate, there's some BS going on at the store, you don't wanna work there. 2, if the manager is rushing an interview, that's another sign. Hey, this is not the place that I want to work. They're desperate, they're hungry for a person, they're horny for an associate. You don't want to work there because there's BS going on. And 3, if there's new management or if there are no managers there, you definitely don't want to work there. It was so hard getting things accomplished. Not even on a like, oh, we had to work and we don't have any guidance standpoint, but just something as simple as an off day. There was only 3 of us there, including myself. It was so hard getting an off day. It's just not the ideal thing to do. Those are the things you want to stay away. The pay was blah. It wasn't a livable wage, but hey, what job is a livable wage nowadays? I say this is still a 7, 8 out of 10 on the job scale because I had so much freedom. It allowed me to think and reflect on my life, and it made me make some of the decisions that I've made today, i.e. be on YouTube, i.e. the computer science degree, to take a break from school. Frame Makers allow me that space to learn and grow. So that's it, man. Tell me if you like this Tell me if you like this job series. I'm not gonna promise you guys that you can have sex or head or do nasty things, meet the future love of your life at these jobs. I'm just giving you Umar's experience. I don't think any of my other jobs I've ever had, he's ever had sex with the no, I take that back. We'll save that one for another story. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the gang. The gang is always in the description. If you want to be a part of the gang, you already know what to do. Donate, DM me, talk to me, chop it up. We got a Discord, everything like that. Hit my line, family. But until next time, this is your brother O, aka Omeezy, aka Omar, aka Womar, aka JobMar, whatever Mar you want me to be. I'm trying to be more consistent with these videos. It's really been hectic. As y'all know, I'm with A&P a couple of days out of the week. Well, not every week, but I'm with A&P a lot of times now. School is ramping up. It's getting towards the end. I got a lot going on. We're still trying to get swole. We're on that journey, but I'm trying to be more consistent with my videos. I appreciate everybody who wants to be an editor. I appreciate everybody who wants to make thumbnails. You guys are making this such an easier process. And I'm going to take you guys and utilize your skills, display those talents, and get the content out faster. But I'm doing too much chatting. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Peace.